So, soy de Mexicali, viví en Mexicali por 2 años.
You guys are gonna get some subtitles in today's episode.
これとかはもう何もない。
Are you gonna go talk to people around town?
Am I doing that?
I think so.
Okay.
So we're checking out this property today. I think it just had a price improvement to 1.6 million. You can catch views from here, sitting here with a glass of wine, smash or pass. Like, do I love it? Do I hate it? Another positive I want to point out is
New Mexican spot just before you hit Kailua town.
they hooked it up.
Yeah, they
gave
hooked it up.
horchata, extra agua fresca, California
California,
fries
yeah.
type thing was
Yeah.
good. Best California kind of, or I guess Mexican, like real Mexican burrito I've had.
Yeah.
¿Hablas español?
Un poco.
That's the only thing. No mas. I think this is the new best Mexican food on Oahu. Where are you guys from in Mexico?
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua? So this is Chihuahua Mexican food?
Yeah.
They did their best to communicate and they were super cool. Like
Yeah.
super like plenty aloha.
Check them out if you can.
Yeah.
Currently they're closed on Tuesdays though, so.
We talked to them about
But
that.
you know what? Have
Like,
you heard
you
of
know,
Taco Tuesdays?
In America.
They're gonna change that. I know.
Yeah, we
I say
tryna-
we like we own the restaurant.
So we're checking out this property today. I think it just had a price improvement to 1.6 million. The investor who bought this and fixed it up, he's an acquaintance, friend, a guy I know from the real estate scene and from the gym and stuff. I wanted to see his project for myself. I wanted to show you guys something in Kailua. This is a unique one. As we come up to this property, it's really not like any other. I've been told, because Mahe showed this already, that the inside's really unique. So I'm excited to show you guys what it looks like inside. And at the end, I'm gonna tell you, smash or pass. Like, do I love it? Do I hate it? I already had to go through to turn on the light, so I have a few opinions. As always, in Hawaii, slippers off. Make sure your feet are clean. So this space. This living space is nice. It's big. I really like this space. Probably the only way to set this up is TV here. But there are mountain views this way, and the neighbor being down, that's a good thing. All I see is their beautiful plumeria tree. I would love to kill the chain link fence, keeping it real, but plumeria tree, some rooftops and mountains, she go. I can see my family playing spades. Drop me a comment, give me a shout out. Do you play spades? Have you ever heard of Rich Man, Poor Man? I think that's a Hawaii thing only. There's a game called Knock Poker, Screw Your Neighbor. I don't know if you ever heard of that. There's probably different names for these things. With my sister on the mainland, I play Boo Ray. But anyway, I could see a lot of that going down here. I appreciate a laundry room in the house, rare in Hawaii. If you're watching from the mainland, you're like, what do you mean a laundry room? It's normal, right? Not in Hawaii. Even at this price point, laundry appliances, washer and dryer, typically they'll be in a garage or outdoors somewhere. There's nothing really bad about the space itself. If I want to critique it, I could go into the next area, and the kitchen being at another level and separate, you tell me in the comments, love it or hate it. I need to come up with a negative, so I'm gonna go hate it. But I think it just depends. Kenji and I are already talking about it. You'll see this quartz countertop. This gives me like a little bit of like elevated New York City apartment vibes. You know, I could imagine like a multi-million-dollar, condos. There being a different space or a different level kitchen, and you're entertaining down there, and charcuterie boards being prepped here or something. It kind of gives that urban living feel, but you're in a Kailua community. Is it fitting? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I think it just depends on the person. But for how it's done, is super nice. Typically just standard treatment. Silver, stainless, satin, white or gray cabinets, but they elected to go with this bluish gray. I don't know, it's nicely done in here. I like everything about it in terms of color, layout, use of space. You could have done an island here instead of this bar, but I see why they went for the bar, because the bar's, kind of overlooking. If people are entertaining, sitting here with a glass of wine, and people are, oh yeah, talking, oh, you see my wife over there, my husband over there, hey, how's that? I said a lot of positive about the kitchen. Let me try and be negative again. This is another could go either way. I think you can maybe tell how my final opinion is gonna be, but I'll do my best to choose a side and be objective and real with it. You have a bedroom here that leads outside, well done bedroom with I didn't even go in this bathroom actually. This is another tick in the smash category. This is a great house category. You know one thing, I'm bougie with my soap. I don't like the soap though. It's too grandma potpourri for me. This is done well though, so I'm gonna call it a negative and a positive. The negative is, some could say the home is a little choppy. because you have a bedroom here, bedroom over there, which we didn't even get to yet. And you have 2 bedrooms down this hallway, which we're gonna go to next. The bedrooms are kind of separated, but that's not a bad thing for everyone. Multi-generational living, wanna be away from your kids a little bit, wanna give your 16, 17-year-old a little autonomy without like an ADU, because either you can't afford that, if you had that, you'd rent it, or we're just not giving 16-year-olds their own apartment. This can give some separation, but some could just perceive it as a choppy layout. For the right family, they might overpay for this. So we had some clients who I told them, you're paying too much for this house in Eva. I said, you're paying more than it's worth. I don't think it's worth this. They finally got to a point where they said, we hear you and we appreciate that. This home uniquely works for what we want. We've wanted this home the whole time. We're willing to pay it, even if there's no precedent. For the right family, this home will be that. For like a grandma or something, the reason why I went on that rant, that shower, I don't think that's full ADA, because full ADA, you probably, I don't know the rules, but you probably want to be able to put a wheelchair there. But other than that, you know, this is a great situation for an older person to have this side. Or it's just that's your bedroom, you know. You bought this house, that's your bedroom. We're currently amending our previous statement, which is Hawaii is hard to find good Mexican food here.
Yeah.
But this is good, right?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so I'm from Arizona, and I mean, I'm Mexican, believe it or not. I know I live.
Oh, yeah?
But,
No, I knew it.
you knew it?
Yeah, I knew it.
So soy mexicali, so viví en Mexicali por 2 años. So I speak Spanish. Sometimes I miss my aunt's food or my mom's food.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking for a good place to have good Mexican food.
So you're saying this hits like your aunt?
It does, yeah. Not perfect, it's like, but it's super authentic. You can taste it. It's a different style of Mexican food, but it's so good.
Yeah,
Like there's nothing like your mom's cooking, you know.
Yeah,
But it's good. It's really good. It hits all the spots. Like it scratches that itch. So it's really good. Yeah.
Okay,
so,
good. Because we were always complaining about not having like good Mexican
I've
food
searched the
here.
whole island and looking for a good Mexican food.
Would you agree that it's very hard to find good Mexican
it's
food here?
super hard.
This is the best now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my top one, at least.
Okay.
So you're from Arizona. Do you live in Kailua?
I live in Kaneohe, yeah.
Kaneohe?
Yeah.
What do you like about Windward, Oahu? Why'd you move to Windward, Oahu?
I moved here for work initially, but I've had an opportunity to stay now for another company, but I'm totally going to stay. It's just, I mean, people are super nice. Everyone's super welcoming. There's always something to do. There's always like, you know, go to the beach, even if, you know, whatever it may be, there's always something to do. So, and then there's always like an opportunity to grow here. So there's definitely, you know, businesses here that are willing to pay you what you're worth if you're willing to work hard and do the stuff you need to do. So yeah, so it's just a great place to live. I enjoy going out surfing, and I'm learning how to surf now. But I'm kayaking and doing all that stuff. And
I'm Jay Brown.
Hi, Jay Brown.
I am the owner of America's Best Carpet Cleaners. And
Oh!
I love your YouTube channel.
Well, thank you for saying hi.
Tell them what if they need their carpet clean. What?
Give a call to America's Best Carpet Cleaners. We are the #1 5-star family cleaning company on the island. We have 5-star made teams, and if you check us out on Google, it's always better when other people brag about you versus when you
100%.
brag about yourself. So check out those reviews. They mention my son Elijah's name, and that's how I like it.
Yeah. Kenji got a mic specifically for this, so we could talk to people.
Are we going to see it in this video?
I don't know. I thought maybe we don't need to look at Derek's chest all the time while he opens up his Aloha shirt to pull his mic to other people. So we're going to try walk around town and make use of that brand new mic and talk to some people in Kailua.
When I was a young boy in Florida, you know, my auntie them that had a little more money than us, my uncle, they had a nice house for that time in the 80s, 90s. I remember I thought it was so cool because they had this living room that you had to go 3 steps down into a different living room. I could grow to love something like that. Problem is though, if this were gonna be someone's like a senior living type thing, entrance to the house has stairs, so a ramp's gonna have to be built. I just thought about that. Moving on, this bathroom's really nice. I'm just gonna let Kenji show that bathroom. It's nicely done. So this would be kids' rooms. It's staged as such. You have a lot of times us agents and the stagers that work with us will make a room like the little tent with a carpet room. That could have been done in here because this room's actually smaller, so it'll open this room up a little bit more. I think the reason why they chose not to do it in this room is there's another bathroom here. Did you expect that?
I didn't know.
This is another primary. So it is a 4-4. I didn't look up the fact sheet and do the whole thing. I just went to the address that my friend sent me to show the house. Yeah, I mean, and in that sense, it's got a lot going for it too. I'm gonna tell you a home that this reminds me of that's on the whole other side of the island, what it reminds me of and why. Yeah, this would be the best bedroom. This would be the best primary, even though there are 3 primary bedrooms. So using the word primary, it's like primary is 1, right? But there are 3 en-suites, and there's only one bedroom without a bathroom. Also has a larger closet. So what this place kind of reminds me of, the new construction homes in Ho'opili, the Ikena models. A little bit more spaced out, separated. They're even models with ADUs. Like Gunther, you remember Gunther them? There's the long living space. Yeah. It's kind of similar to this long living space, although that kitchen is in the living space, but then you go around to bedrooms and it's kind of segregated in a way. This has that same segregation. It's not the exact same thing, but it just gives certain Ikena Ho'opili vibe. Shout outs to Julita and Gracie. We have some clients actually live there, just two adults that want their own space, a workspace, a bedroom. This could work super well for something like that. This could actually make a really good co-work space. Yeah. Like this could be the co-work, the office space for multiple people. And then you can still be separated and have separate kind of wings and division for bedrooms. This home's gonna work best for a family or a couple or a partnership, you know, two sisters, two brothers, a cousins, a mom and a daughter, a dad and a son, or something like that, where the segregation, the division, the separation is valued, and they might want an additional workspace or something like that. I think that's who this is gonna work for the best. So I was like, this could be a workspace too, because it's right by a kitchen, but with all that light, if your ability to live in Kailua and afford such a home is predicated on your income and you need to work, I'm picking that front sunny room with a bit of a balcony, the French doors. I'm going workspace over there. That isn't an issue, and work is just a minor thing. That would be my bedroom. I'll say two things about the garage. Ceiling's kind of low right here. Your truck ain't fitting in here. My truck will fit in here because we didn't put the lift kit and tires or anything yet. But lower height, quirky garage, but you have a garage in Ke'olu Hills, in this area. You don't get a garage like this very often. It's almost all carports. Another thing I'll say, you can catch some views in this house. To catch views, you know, you start creeping in the 2 million range really quick. All right, so yard behind me. I sold a home 200 feet over that way, and it was for investors too. Became a point of contention, and they were frustrated because it's not selling in a hot market, and the thing was the yard. We probably had 10 to 20 people say, we'd write you an offer at or above asking if it was what you guys had plus the yard, but there was no yard. This home has a yard. If I want to ding it a little, say the yard is off to the side and it doesn't flow into the living space the way we would prefer. You know what, if I have this yard, you know what I'm probably doing? I'm probably elevating it. I'm going elevated gazebo, lifting up so I can barbecue with a view. Another positive I want to point out is the landscaping. I personally don't want the smoke of trimming grass with scissors and pH balancing my soil. I don't want that smoke. So this is perfect for me. I'm seeing over here, I'm seeing my kayak, my surfboard racks, all of that without me having to do yard work. And I appreciate that. Some tropical Hawaiian plants, ferns, Monstera. I might even be getting that wrong, but this is perfect for me. I appreciate the wood fence, modern but rustic look. I like the outside of this house, what they had to work with. They did it really well.
So we are in Kailua outside of Morning Brew, coffee shop that has the best oat milk chai lattes, FYI. It's a little bit of an overcast rainy day, so not as much people outside as there normally are, but let's see if we can find anybody to tell us what they love about Kailua. They brought some friends who are visiting from Germany and they're hanging out in Kailua today, so we wanted to talk story with you guys. Why did you guys think to bring your friends to Kailua today?
Gotta show them Lanakai Beach, Lanakai Pillbox.
Did you guys do the hike?
Yeah, of course,
Okay,
had to.
yeah.
Cloudy day today, but still beautiful.
Aside from when you guys have friends in town, do you guys come out to Kailua pretty often?
Maybe like once a month. We normally go North Shore, but we like the vibes here, Kailua.
Yeah.
Different, way different than Waikiki.
Yes.
100% different.
Yeah.
Way more local vibe.
If you guys had it to do over again, would you live in Kailua?
100%. We've
Yeah.
talked about it before.
Yeah.
It's just the work is in Waikiki. But we've talked about it 100 times about moving out here.
And I think that's a sentiment a lot of people have. But you know what? It's an island. It's not that far. You can come over. It's not a difficult drive.
まずはお名前は、
はい、山口康夫と言います。
山口ひろみです。
まず一つ目はなぜ今日はカイロに来たのかをちょっと聞かせてください。
ラニカイビーチを見たかったから。
チャリに乗って行ってきたようですが、
はい、
どうでしょうか。大変でした。
ラニカイビーチに行く時の山道が大変でしたね。あとはもうスイスイと。
行ってよかったと思いますか。
うん、よかったと思いますよ。
綺麗だった。
うん、
でも
ちょっと残念だけどね。
でもちょっと残念。12月に行って 12月とあまり変わらなかったという夏なのに、もし夏だったらもっと綺麗かなと思って。
まあ日本だったらはっきり四季してるんじゃないですか。ハワイってあるんですか、そういう四季。
ね、あると思って来てたんですよ。ですから日本も夏だからこっちも夏で、日本よりもっと暑いのかなと思って来たら比較的こう涼しいのでびっくりね。
カイロの見どころは何でしょう。
この古い街並みと、あとは美しいビーチですね。
そして改善すべき、こうなったらよかったのにみたいなありますか。
そんなには感じなかったですね。ホノルルはね、都会で買い物とかは楽しいけども、やっぱりハワイの本当の良さはこうローカルシティにあるのかなと思いますね。
同じくホノルルより絶対カイルワとか周りに行った方が絶対。
ノースもいいね。
他の島行ったことありますか。
あるよ。ハワイ島と
マウイ、
オアフ島と比べてどういう印象ですか。
ハワイも向こうの方が自然が多いかな。
ゆっくりするためには、ホノルルより絶対先ほども言ったけどね、ローカルの方がいいし。
住むとしたら一番住みたいなと思う地域どこでしょう。
その目的にもよるかもしれないね。住む時のね、その働きながら住むんだとすると、まずショッピングモール、スーパーマーケットが近くに、近くといっても車で数分でいいんだけど、そういうとこにあって、あとビーチが目の前にあって、自然なところがやっぱりいいですね。
カポレイとかはもう何もない。
実はカプレ出身ですけど。
All right, guys, my final thoughts on the home. For the wrong family, they're gonna say it's choppy. For the right family, or maybe not even family, you know, 2 adults, co-living situation, whatever, they're gonna say, oh, this is perfect. I can put my office there, mom can stay over there, I can be over here with my one child on this side of the house, perfect. For the right family, this house solves the right problems super uniquely, and they are gonna want it. It gives me some Ikena, new construction, Eva vibes, but in a Kailua neighborhood in the way that the layout of the home is. I'm probably saying that because everything's brand new, fresh paint, nice wood accents, and it gives new construction feels. Hit us up if you're interested in this home, because if my clients come in on this home, I'm probably not offering asking. When we're approaching a home, there's an art to writing an offer. You don't want to go too low and be offensive. You want to piss people off. You don't want to leave meat on the bone, because my fiduciary duty is to you guys. Hit us up if you want my price opinion.
We have finished walking our lap around Kailua town, trying to get you guys some interview content with this brand new microphone we have here. Struck out a lot of time. Got a couple people to agree to talk to us. One group I could not understand what they're saying. Thankfully, Kenji did. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, thanks for saying hi. Yeah. I'm so grateful.
All right, well, have fun with your guys' friends while you guys are here, and enjoy your time in Kailua.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Well,
What's your
welcome.
name?
Hector.
Hector, Derek.
Hector.
Thanks
You
for coming. Spanish.
Hector. You know, I was like, oh, I took Spanish in high school.
今日はありがとうございます。
I didn't even know that was running. And I probably said a couple times.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then one more thing, shout out to the listing agent. Thank you for allowing us to show your home.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I know Derek showed you guys a listing. If that's something you might be interested in, or if you have other questions about not only Kailua, but any real estate questions in Hawaii, we'd love to be the team that helps you. So as always, go to coreteamhawaii.com. That information is down below in the description. Let us know how we can help you, and we look forward to talking to you guys soon.